Let's paint a little boy. I'm Michelle Manriquez from Drop That Brush, and I want to help people who are non-artists become artists. Like, subscribe, and ring that bell. The photo, the drawing, and the value sketch will be down below in the description so you can paint with me. This was a photo from Paint My Photo, PMP. The name of the photographer is Janina. This name, I don't even want to pronounce it. I'm sure I'm not doing it correctly. Something like Suuronen? Probably way off. Thank you for the beautiful photograph. It was actually 3 little boys, but I just picked this one out because he was handsome and beautiful and dark-skinned. I was looking for somebody with a darker skin because it's a different approach a little bit when you're doing a dark-skinned child versus a Caucasian or white child. This little boy is from Pakistan because of the hat. If I'm wrong, sorry, but I'm pretty sure this is. I did a little recheck of the hat. Our time was to look at the hat to figure out where that hat comes from. And we were finding out that it was probably in Pakistan. Now, one of the interesting things about the values on this one is there was light coming on one side and light coming on that side. I had 2 different light sources and I just go ahead and let it go. I definitely have lighting sources on both sides, probably running value 7 or below. The only really dark places will be the eyes, and the back of the neck was pretty dark. So I'm trying to keep it kind of loose, free, have a good time. I'm using burnt sienna, Pyrrol Crimson, organic vermilion, dark yellow. So basically staying in the warm red tones, okay? Except for pops of color. I'd like to be more vibrant in my colors this time, so let's see how this goes. Let's paint this little boy. Always I start with this and determine, I'll probably leave a little white here, a little white here, here, and here. Even though I know that it should, there's definitely white there. And quite a bit of the ear is white. I probably will not make white in the ear. I don't think that's going to be helpful. So we're just going to ignore that. Well, I'll start with the light wash, then we'll come back through and put a little darker. That's definitely, he has a darker skin tone for sure. And Pyrrol Crimson. Now we already know that there's going to be this dark area from the hat. So I'm going to allow some of that just to bleed into it, not worry about it. And so I'm still going top to bottom. This is just a darker area, period. I'm trying to make sure everything has a little juice so I can kind of work it and think about it. I'm going to go ahead and throw in a little blue in the eyes. Okay, I'm taking too long. I'm talking too much. That happens. Did I lose that? I sure did. I'm gonna do this and go pop, pop. I'm getting some blossoms because I was talking too much. We know that this is going to be darker. Probably his nose is going to be darker too, so I can just kind of go like that. I'm going to leave a little white area right here in his face, and I think I'm going to soften this real quickly. definitely going to be a dark area right here. Gotta work faster. It is summertime, okay? And where we live, it's so hot. And man, it's showing today. That's a problem. So this will make it funner than I thought. So I'm not freaked out. I wished I kept it a little bit lighter in a couple places. Throw some color here. Well, I'm still kind of wet a little bit. And I better stop before I get in trouble. Ooh, two things. I forgot, I always do a little yellow in the teeth. And it's just a little bit. So I'm covering the entire thing. Nobody truly has a white mouth. That's not true. It's a lie. So this was pretty messy. It was the cutest hat. I love his hat. We know the top is lighter. This is darker. And I may even decide not to do this. I don't know. I'll think about it. Let's put a little color here. And on the other side here, so I don't keep everything just tight, right? Because it's really easy just to keep it really tight. And I don't think that helps. Do a little splatter right at the beginning. We really don't know what's going on with those clothes, so I'm just going to kind of soften it, and we can just do something mellow. Okay, I got some pretty good blooms going here. Nice job, Michelle. I'm gonna go ahead and use some just fun colors. I think I used this green, and I think I'm gonna try this green. I've used it before, and I really do like it. Lilac. Where do I want lilac? It needs to be there. That looks pretty awful when you look at it. Not pretty at all. But we're gonna see how it goes. Don't get excited. You know, I'm just not sure how this is gonna go. This may not go so well today, but that's okay. I'm looking and thinking, oh my, this sew is not good. Alrighty then, well, let's do the eyes. Man, the eyes come in, it all gets better. We hope. Now, I am going to use this to darken him a little bit more with Quin Purple. Beautiful brown eyes. Let me start there. That's Aussie. So this side will be a little light. This will be darker because it's on the darker side. I'm going to darken this right here. I'm going to pop in some more color. Again, I've still got the big brush. I'm trying to go around the highlight. How am I going to get it darker? Well, I'm going to use a little blue, and that will make my darker, but I don't want to get it too dark or I'll get gray or, but there's a nice brown. So I'm kind of sneaking it up on it. And it's a very soft line. All I'm gonna do is just soften it out. And I'm gonna kind of tickle it a little bit. Maybe soften it a little bit. Because I do want color on that. I'm gonna throw in some more that Aussie gold. I just wanna make sure that you see that his eyes are glowing a little bit. So just because you've got somebody who's really dark, you don't have to do them all totally dark. It's not required. Nobody says it has to. Okay, I'm playing too much. I'm gonna stop for a minute. I'm even gonna use dark blue on the outline of the eyes, I think. It was so dark, I couldn't even see pupils. Going to soften it into the face. I don't want it to be quite as dark. So I'm going to try to be a little more gentle. All right, and I think I'm going to just do a very light line. And it isn't really it doesn't really say anything yet. I'm not ready for it, but I know it there. He's gonna have dark eyebrows, but again, I'm not gonna start totally dark. I'm gonna actually start pretty light and work my way in there. So weird eyebrows, man. So there, he has interesting eyebrows. You wouldn't have expected that. I didn't need to go that far. Kick that back up. Do I not like that? Maybe I'll throw some more red. Oh, that was very red. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Let's see. I'm gonna tap that back out. When you're doing bad things, what do? Drop that brush for a minute. Pause. Okay, let's come back to that mess because I did bad things, but I don't like it. There we go. Kind of comes that way, shoots over here. Okay, am I going crazy? Is this gonna look awful? I'm not sure. His eyebrows did that. It's like, what am I supposed to do? I mean, that's what they actually did, was just very odd. Maybe I'll put a little bit of blue, or this color. I think it needs that. Not sure if I like it or not, but we'll see. All right, we're gonna get some dark. I'm gonna go ahead and work on that eye. Because right now I'm looking and thinking, oh, I just don't know, man. That may be way the wrong colors. So let's see. Let's do a little, let's be brave. Can I be brave? Kind of go in and out. This gets really thick right here. that's all I'm going to do. I don't think he needs anything else, to be honest. And I probably have to do the pupil twice because I really do like it dark. And yeah, it makes a difference. So you can see I'm really working to get the darks. His eyes are weird. They do strange things. I don't think I like that. Yep. Try it a little lighter. Same color, just not quite so vibrant. Look at the fingerprints, guys. That is so awful. One of my fun little things to deal with. It softens up and goes all the way up to here. It's really thick, but it's just a soft edge that goes right there. There we go. Oh, I like that. Sometimes a little line here, a little line there can really make a difference. Yeah, it needed that. Okay. I'm just gonna make that ear a little redder. And there's a pinky in the eye. You can actually see it. So I'm gonna soften it. It really tucked in a little more than I meant to. Let's try that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to soften an edge. And I'm going to soften the other edge. I'm not sure. I'm just going to soften it up a little bit more. And I'll decide what I'm going to do with that later. I think we need a little more of that color. Not a little too dark on that. I'm going to pop that out. I looked at this. I'm going to do it brown and kind of loop this through his face because there's a dark shadow. And is that his hair? I'm not totally sure. So I'm just gonna kind of go in a dark brown and decide later if maybe it is his hair. Okay, this would be easier if I just do it. Let me grab another color. I can always come back later on and say, oh yeah, I definitely need more darker. But once it gets really dark, it's hard to bring it back. I'm gonna soften this. I don't like how hard that is. It may have looked hard in the picture, but I'm just gonna soften it anyway. And the reason why I started doing this is because that attaches to the eyebrow, which makes it just really fun. So let me get a lighter color first. All right, so this goes here, and now it kind of kicks up. He actually goes one way and then it goes another way, which makes this just fun. And I'm gonna just soften the edges and I'm gonna think about it. I'm definitely gonna have to put more color. Even though he has dark hair, I always start, because I can pull this out on a lighter color. And if you look, it's like perfect. So I'm gonna make sure that I have some, not perfect. Take a color and just shove it right out here. I'm gonna have dark, dark, dark at the edge. Is going to be highlights. He's a kid. They always have highlights and stuff. Even if I don't see it, it's there. Still not dark enough. Let's work on his eyes again. I got a little distracted. Happens very frequently when I'm painting. Let's get this guy in here. There's like the shadow underneath the nose. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make this shadow here. Definitely, this needs a little bit of pink. Oh yeah, baby, I went roll. I did it. I did it now. Do you guys always go for it? Big, big, oh my. And yet, I kind of like it. I'm getting brave, really brave. Gotta soften that. Let's get that mouth in. And I think then we can determine if we like it, hate it and like it. I'm not sure. I'm gonna start just a really kind of an orangey color. I'm just going to get a really dark pink. And I can see it's even darker at the top. I think I need to cut a little bit more of that front tooth. And there's going to be little gappies. Wouldn't be perfectly straight. Still trying to get the right color because I kind of have all kinds of colors. See, I like that bottom lip better. I feel that this side is just not dark enough. And there's like just a shadow, and it kind of goes right here where his shirt is, and then it softens into the face. You know what? I messed up the lighting. Okay, we're gonna do that. Pull that out. This is the dark side. Pay attention to the dark side. I need to shadow the teeth, the little cobalt. Forgot the ear. Ears aren't that important, so I don't get too excited. Really dark here. Yeah, I don't want to be important. I really don't want it to be focused on the hat. I'm just going to put a little dark here. I'm just going to keep it kind of mellow, nothing too exciting. And I'm doing it while it's wet. I don't know if you guys caught that or not. Maybe just send it right here to the out, because again, I don't want it to be important. Ooh, it needs that a little here and there. That I just like that color. Let me soften some edges. Add a little bit. And do a little of that. Okay, that works for me. I have little dots in the face, don't hurt a thing. So, what am I going to do with the clothing? Let's see. I don't want to spend a lot of time on that. All right, and so I'm just going to soften this into here. I'm going to soften this straight into this. And I'm going to soften right into the hair. And maybe I'm gonna just make a little movements, just make it fun. Now I know that there is I'm not sure what's going on there, so I'm just gonna do that, and I have no idea, not worried about it. Long as it's lighter and darker and I can see that, you figure it out. People are very smart. I love that I just lost that edge. I do think over here I'm going to be more careful. So I'm probably going to make it a little bit darker. Here, I'll just soften it into the thing. At what point do I don't care anymore? I guess I don't want it to make it important. So right there, I'm going to just make that be a soft edge and then tighten it up as I come here. I think I used, that's what I used. I couldn't figure out how I got that so kind of boring. I used that mineral violet. Because we really don't know what this is. We're just gonna pretend like I know what's going on, which I really have no idea. I think I need to bring this a little more color because there's no vibrancy. And I just want a little more vibrancy because I do have some vibrancy over there. Maybe I want a little bit of splatter. So I definitely have splatter there, not because I wanted to, just because it happens. I'm gonna just kind of move things around. I'm trying to get, I have that lovely pattern because of my fingerprints, and maybe if I just go like that, there you go. Let's do that. Oh my God, you're gonna freak out. I'm sorry. I don't know why I did that. I just felt like it. Oh my God, it is so weird to be an artist, because that's really how I did that, is I have little fingerprints. Well, that was different. I'm really getting close. I don't know if you can feel it, but boy, I'm feeling it. Oh, there is a little piece of dark hair here. Do I have a little, do I need to make a little more dark movements in the hair? Maybe. Okay. Well, I struggled. Do you guys struggle? I struggled. I had a really hard time. I got done with it and thought, ooh, I hate it. And then I put it aside and I looked at it and thought the next day, maybe it wasn't that bad. Maybe I was just being too rough. You know, we are so hard on ourselves sometimes. It has personality. I was very vibrant with the colors. I was bold. Yeah. You know, I just struggled. You know, last week, so easy. I just put that puppy on and did it. No problem. This time, not so easy. Struggled a little bit. Tried to get the dark and still have the light and still look like a child. And it came out okay. There's things I like because I softened the edges of the hat. See, we could have focused on the hat. We could have made the hat the focus, but I didn't want to do that. So I made that very soft. I didn't worry about the clothing, but if you've noticed, I got a little crazy. Yeah, it happens. And I'm going to put a video up, which is my first video, why watercolors. Basically, I had a stroke, major stroke. I still have issues with aphasia, and it's called problems with pulling the words out in my mouth, which is why sometimes you get these weird little things like things actually meant that. Anyway, one of the issues is this hand, I can't feel it. I can't feel it, and I don't know where it's at unless I physically look at it. So I am constantly getting fingerprints in my paper, and it's very annoying, but I was having a hard time, and I thought, when you have a fingerprint patterns, it is interesting, and I've used it for years, but it's only on one side. So then when I tried to come up to the background on the other side, I just couldn't make it do the cool stuff that was going on the fingerprint side. So I just put fingerprints on it, and I thought, I'm just being crazy, but why not? And you know what? I really like it. Maybe this will be my signature thing, is I use fingerprints all over the place in the background. What do you think? I don't know. But it did kind of work out okay, and it made it magically all better. Sort of. I was just frustrated. But you know what? Again, next day, I thought, oh, well, it's not that bad. I can show it. You know, like I said, we are tough on ourselves. And we should just be having fun. Forget it whether it comes out perfect or not. It should be fun. And you know what? Don't struggle. If you struggle, just stop, drop that brush, and relax. And then go back and try again. You know what? I want you to have a wonderful day, and I will see you next week. Bye.